think at this point it's like, how should I say this? All episode 9s for the most part are like considered like it's almost like they're guaranteed to be good episodes, and I don't know why that is. But first you get Whitcross. Even the SAO 2 episode 9 was good. Parasite was fantastic. And now you got Log Horizon, and it just keeps moving on. The only problem I'll go ahead and start off with that I had with this episode of Log Horizon was during the inner monologue that, what's his name, Shiroe was having. And the problem with it was that I had no clue what was going on, because for a lot of it seemed as if he was rambling, and I got, like, the main gist of, like, hey, he got rid of people because it was just, like, he just didn't want any help, and now he realizes that he needs help, and I kind of get that gist, but there was so much that he was talking about, and I was just like, what the f is your purpose here? What are you trying to convey to the audience? And it got really jumbled, and I had no clue what he was talking about eventually. So I think that next time, if they're going to do an inner monologue, they may want to shorten it up for the sole factor that, you know, we will get lost as viewers, or at least I did as a viewer. I don't know if everybody else did. I don't know. Maybe all you guys knew what was going on. Maybe I completely misinterpreted it. But from what I understood nothing. Presentation-wise, the episode was still good as ever. I do like the part specifically when we got to see Shiroe's eyes, like when he transported back to like that time when he was just having like a flashback or that inner monologue. His eyes, like when they just animated like that, it was like that was like Madhouse Parasite good. So, you know, Dean is surprisingly not letting us down too much. You know, just the imagery that they used within this episode, it was really good too. The animation, for the most part, was really good, other than the fact that during the beginning part of the fight, there were so many still frames, it was like watching glass slip all over again, but yeah. So animation-wise, it was actually really good, other than pretty much the still frames, and I do know that the flashback did look a little dull with all the gray, but that was its point. It was there for imagery's sake, so I'm not really that mad about that. Art-wise, it was still pretty good. Like I said, I already mentioned the imagery was really good. Some of the strategy that I did notice is that it's the same that they used with Akatsuki, and that's starting to make me wonder, will that become like a common thing within Log Horizon 2? And I don't really know, but it's not as if that really affects anything. I do like the fact that they're actually using strategy, and that's actually how, kind of like how a raid is done with strategy and calling out positions. You may want to take a note at that, Sword Art Online, aka Shed Art. And another thing that I do want to say is that Log Horizon fixed the problem that I had with it originally at the beginning of the season, where it was just like, or no, it was a couple of episodes ago, where they had said that like Shiroe had died and he met Akatsuki, and we were like, we didn't even get to see Shiroe die, and they showed us how Shiroe died this episode, and I felt as if that was really needed, and they did a good job portraying it. A lot of people that I know, like with Popo and Keith, I were watching it with, they were like, wait, that was the flashback? I was like, yeah, that was the flashback of how he died, and they were like, oh, I was like, yeah, I understood it. And they did a good job at conveying the fact that it was a flashback by the end, and I think that overall, that entire flashback with everything, like how he died and everything, was handled pretty much perfectly for the most part. So they did a really good job at that. Oh, another good thing. I found out that in a way, how should I say this? Log Horizon exposed Sword Art Online again, because I thought about this. So Log Horizon has blood in the game. It's programmed, right? So I have a question. If Log Horizon can program blood, and, yeah, this is going to relate to SAO. SAO 16.5, we all know about that chapter, the sex chapter with Kirito and Asuna. So, Sword Art Online developers can program semen into the game, but they don't program blood, which is never seen in the show. Interesting. But anyways, that's just me nitpicking. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment. I will have Fate Stay Night out soon. Shigatsu will probably be out today, hopefully. I need to catch up on World Trigger. I think I'm a week behind. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces!